Welcome, gentlemen. Today we're talking about ALTHAIR, the newest release from Parfums de Marly. I'm going to share with you what I think about this scent, and I have sampled it in the past, but I thought I really have to have the bottle to really give it a full try and test it on my husband as well, so I get to share with you my true thoughts about this one and whether it's worth your money. First up, my first impression of the scent, because my first impression was when I went into Selfridges and I have asked to smell this. They couldn't find a bottle, perhaps because it was so popular they didn't even have it with all the other Parfums de Marly fragrances, and finally the lady found some, but it was like the fragrance was just at the bottom and she barely managed to squeeze me some of the juice, and my first impression was, what is this? This was like honestly my first impression, and I was like, it smelled kind of like 1 million, and I was so just confused. But then I liked the spices, but there was so little of the fragrance on the scent strip that I was like, I don't know if I like this. This just is not my vibe at all. But I thought, since the lady only had a little bit of the fragrance and God knows where the scent strip has been, either, like, I don't know, I thought I'll give it another chance. Next time I sampled it also on the scent strip, I was like, okay, I like it more, but I think I really have to test it on the skin, because this seems to be a chameleon of a fragrance. So finally got a bottle, and let me tell you, I've got thoughts. Straight off the bat, I can smell a lot of white florals in this one, orange flower, perhaps a bit of neroli. It's very white flowery in the opening to me. I can also detect some lavender, like really soothing lavender in this. I believe it's not in the notes, but that's what I smell. And if you didn't know, the marketing decides what notes to put out to the mass market. What are they going to tell us this fragrance is? They don't put out like all the different notes that is in the fragrance, apart from Roja. I think Roja just puts everything out there. It also smells very sweet. It's a very vanillic, soft, ambery, warm fragrance. That is what you get in the beginning, and you get a little bit of this citrus feeling of this. It gives that a bit of freshness to this otherwise very vanillic and ambery fragrance. To me, this is a completely unisex scent. It's not leaning totally masculine like some other Parfums de Marly fragrances. This is something that I actually would wear. Also, my husband likes to wear this one. So that just goes to show you, this is for somebody that likes that unisex feeling in the fragrance. This is for a guy that isn't scared to wear a bit of a sweeter scent as well. This is completely opposite, in my opinion, to something like Leighton. Leighton to me is like this very masculine sort of a fragrance that it's not very unisex. This is more of a unisex scent, white floral with a vanillic base, and it's a very strong fragrance. Let's talk about longevity and projection. As I've said, longevity is absolutely insane. It is very, very long lasting. I got from like about 9 hours to like even 12 hours of this. My husband, he wore it the other day, and he smelled like this even after taking a shower, and he always like washes his hair, so you know, like water was everywhere, but this sticks to your skin. So longevity is excellent. Projection is also very, very strong. But here is my thoughts on the projection as well. The projection of this fragrance changes, and I don't know why exactly, but when my husband wears it, I get tons of vanilla. This seems like this is just a vanilla fragrance. You don't get that orange blossom, you don't get much cinnamon. It's like a vanilla ambery bomb on him, and it radiates from his skin. It's very attractive. I love it, but it is just completely vanillic, whereas on me, and Matti has also said that to me, then this is, you can smell all the notes, so you can smell much more of the white florals and the vanilla base. So I don't know if it's because I'm a woman, I've got different, you know, skin chemistry to my husband. Maybe this fragrance is designed to be unisex, and you know, on men it will smell a bit different than it will on women, but this could be two different fragrances on both of us. And yeah, my husband loves wearing this. He really enjoys it. I love it on him as well. I would also wear this one, but it's not his favorite on me of the fragrance. Who might love this sort of scent? I would say anybody who loves fragrances such as Tobacco Vanille from Tom Ford or By the Fireplace from Maison Margiela, or maybe Stronger With You, Intensely. If you like this ambery, warm bourbon vanilla fragrance, this would be a perfect pick for you. If you prefer fresher fragrances, if you like your Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, Bleu de Chanel and Dior Sauvage, then maybe this is not your cup of tea. It really depends on who you are. If you are a gourmand lover, if you want a perfect autumn winter fragrance, I'm sure you'll love this. I'm sure you'll get a lot of compliments for this because this fragrance is very strong. You'll definitely be able to turn some heads with your fragrance. It's definitely got a very intoxicating trail. So I would say that this is not a super crowd pleasing fragrance because people or women who like fresher fragrances might not enjoy it that much on you, but you'll smell good for sure. Because for somebody, like I love fresher fragrances on men, but I still love this fragrance on my husband because it just smells good. But it is like when you wear it, you have to love vanilla because this, as I've said on my husband, it is a total vanilla bomb. You just can smell it for meters and meters from him, and you just can't get it off that easily off your body. So try it on your skin because I'm telling you, on paper, for me, I was like, whoa, what is this? I hated it. And I even put it in my Parfums de Marly review video. I've done a recent one where I haven't tested this one yet, like in a bottle at home. So watch that one if you want to know a bit more about Parfums de Marly fragrances and which ones are my favorites. This one would have to be probably in the top 10, not top 5 for me from Parfums de Marly, but definitely top 10 fragrances, and especially for winter and fall time, this is an amazing fragrance. Let me know what you think about this new Parfums de Marly fragrance. Do you love it? Do you get compliments for it if you've tested it or have got a bottle? Let me know what is your experience with this scent so that people watching this video can also see whether this fragrance would suit them well. I'll link it and the best deals for this scent that I can find for you in the description of this video. Subscribe if you haven't already if you want to smell great and get notified of the best new scents on the market, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.